So here is the poster boy, Jimi Manuwa. Google Jimi Manuwa in your spare time. He's got as good a highlight reel as anybody in the sport, and he has proven to be a prolific finisher since crossing into the big show. Has had his issues with some of the elite, but there's no denying we could be looking at a future champion here, Joe, as Jimi Manuwa is set to compete yet again tonight.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
All right, so here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do and the man Dana White calls the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee is making the walk tonight. This is perhaps the most influential martial artist of all time. Great combination of speed and power, and the power is really set up by his precision, his dynamic striking style, his timing. Bruce Lee was quoted as saying the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. No one has been more adaptable than this man, Lee, Bruce.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's gonna do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Manuwa is 6 years his senior. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Jimi Poster Boy Manuwa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
There you go. First one, you ready? Are you ready?
All right, here we go. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round 1. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going.
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? He got hurt very, very badly.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
And a good jab.
And just misses with that big right hand. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed.
Tags him.
Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe, and that is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook.
Oh, spinning back breakfast. He solved it right there. Very nice.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Excellent movement here on the ground. He's in full guard here. Guillotine attempt. He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his forearm under. That's it. That's it. He got choked, didn't tap in time, and went out.
Well, you've got to admire the toughness, right, to not tap out. Ultimately, he chooses to go to sleep, but offensively, near-perfect execution on that submission. Beautiful transitions, clearly loose with his hips, and everything he did on the ground was near-perfect technique as he ultimately gets the submission win tonight.
And so let's look at it again from another angle. He doesn't even get a chance to tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster wants to take their cracks against one of the founding fathers of mixed martial arts, and candidly thus far...